Our 6 single farmers are about to head into unfamiliar territory in more ways than one. They've left their paddocks behind and have ventured into the city where they're about to take their 5 chosen girls on a group date. But it's not all fun. They do have a very tough decision to make because at the end of the date, they must select their 2 favourite girls to invite back to the farm to see whether love will blossom. Now, the pressure is enormous. And will it prove too much for one of our farmers?
I'm after my dream girl. Life would be so much better if I could find someone that I could share all these adventures with.
Yeah, it could be the first day of the rest of my life. I hope it is, but I'm just going to enjoy the day and worry about the decision later.
I'm really nervous about seeing the girls again. Don't know what I'm expecting from them or what they're expecting from me.
Only 24 hours ago, I was on top of a hill with a few cows and a Kelpie dog for company. So yeah, it's a little bit different down here with the hustle and bustle and everyone going somewhere.
Feeling a bit nervous. I'm a bit worried that I'll forget the girls' names, which would be quite embarrassing.
Nerves or no nerves, the girls are coming.
Yes, I am looking for Mr. Right. I'd like to fall in love.
Yes, I'm looking for love. I'd love to find love. Love is love.
Hello.
There you go.
Good, how are you? How are you going? Hey.
Sarah, how are you, mate?
Good, thank you.
See you, Tony.
Hello.
Tony too. How you going? Welcome to the skating ring. Just put on our skates and let's see if we can all fall over.
Excellent.
We're going paintballing. Yeah.
We are drawing, life drawing.
Today, our farmers must spend time with each of the girls and get to know them better before choosing their top 2 in just a few hours' time. Our youngest farmer, Michael, has also arrived, but he's got a lot on his mind. Today, unless this farmer meets the girl of his dreams, he's going to quit his quest for love. So, Michael, what is going on? What's going through your mind?
Just with the way things are on the land, it's pretty tight. I'm not sure if I'm being able to continue with this.
With serious money worries back on his farm and so much work to do, Michael's concerned that time spent dating could make or break his entire livelihood.
We've had drought here for the last 7 years. You'd get up each morning and just see your livelihood slipping away from in front of you. I got a call earlier this week for a shearing job. If I did decide to continue on with the shearing, I wouldn't be able to continue with the farm stay.
What are you planning on doing today then?
I'm just going to go out and spend time with all the girls today. And if I really find a connection with one girl, I'm going to follow on with it and see if I can find some love in it.
And if you don't find the connection, what are your plans?
I'll have to head back to the farm today and, yeah, get back to work.
At the races, one lonely farmer is enjoying some long-awaited female attention.
Yeah, Nick is the kind of guy I'd usually go for. The blonde hair, the blue eyes, you know, with a nice body.
I think Nick is hot. Yes, he is very good looking.
Working the land in the Victorian vineyards is well-to-do winemaker Nick.
It's a pretty good spot here and I wouldn't really want to be doing anything else anywhere else.
But now Nick's looking to share his vineyard with someone special.
It's only when you leave half a bottle of wine left when you go to bed that you could have shared with someone else.
Racing ahead to fill Nick's lonely heart is university high flyer Natasha, who's found a novel way to catch her man's attention.
The first horse was called Falling in Love.
Oh, he had a little heart on him.
Natasha picked that one and I thought, oh God.
That's the winner, Falling in Love. Do you think we should go make our bet?
Yep,
on
sounds
Falling in
good.
Love?
Okay, thank you.
Nick and I both come from different backgrounds, and I was brought up in the Middle East, in Dubai. I think that's what makes him so interesting to me.
10 each way on Falling in Love, please. Tasha's nice. She seems fun. She's
confident in herself, which is attractive.
They're off in the first. Falling in Love settling back through to a full smoke.
Oh, it's coming, third now.
Falling in Love's been given every possible chance in.
Come on, come on.
No, come on.
Falling in Love now starting to stretch away with it and wins it by about a length.
Lo and behold, the Falling in Love horse came through first, and yeah, we got a few looks from the other girls. I'm not sure if they were annoyed or what. Oh, I think it's a great omen. How can you go wrong with that? First place, Falling in Love.
And our first bet. Wow, it was meant to be. I do think Nick would be a potential person I would love to get married to one day.
Let's go and get it on. Here we go.
Going down, girls.
Farmer Ben's dreamy good looks mean he's already on his girls' minds.
I had a dream about Ben.
I actually had a dream about Ben.
Yes, I have had a dream about Ben. So it shows I'm thinking about him and shows there's potential.
Yeah, what am I looking for? To fall in love is just the best outcome. It is just so important to me.
30-year-old dairy farmer Ben knows exactly what he's looking for.
Love means someone that you genuinely want to spend the rest of your life with. Someone that you can wake up every morning and go, I just want to be with you. You're the only person that I want to be with. I've got somewhere in the back of my mind who I think at this stage I'd like to see down on the farm. And that's Sarah.
From the start, Ben seemed taken with 27-year-old nanny Sarah.
Nice to meet you. You too.
You sent me your profile and said one of your good points is that you're good in bed. That was... that made it.
Now Ben wants to know more about his current favourite.
Are you looking to take that next step?
I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Family is very important to me, having my own family. I just keep meeting guys that don't want to take it to that next step.
Sarah's a beautiful person, really happy-go-lucky, vibrant person. Easy to talk to and great charisma.
So what are you looking for, Ben?
Look, a partner, a friend, a partner. It's a lover, it's everything, someone to share.
I think there is a bit of a spark. I don't know, I could be just off of the fairies, but I think there is.
Facing the biggest decision of the day, young farmer Michael's date at last gets underway. And with just one day to find that life-changing connection, this farmer is going to have to work fast.
How's things? Good to see ya.
But these 5 girls have no idea of Michael's doubts.
I'm really excited to see Farmer Michael. I've been thinking about him quite a bit since last time.
I couldn't sleep for the last 4 days just thinking about coming back here and seeing Michael again.
We're going to have a bit of a wakeboard today. How's that sound?
After I told the girls that we were wakeboarding, we had to get changed into our wetsuits and had a bit of a glance over and saw 5 gorgeous girls in their bikinis. Yeah, that doesn't happen on my farm every day, I'll tell you that. Busy.
It seems Michael's search for true love just got even more complicated. 6 lonely farmers are today braving pastures new in the hope of finding love, by each taking 5 girls on a group date. In just a few hours, our oldest farmer, Rob, must decide which 2 girls to invite back to his farm. At 42, this farmer is after more than just a wife.
All my friends are married and have kids, and it just makes you think how wonderful it would be to have your own children.
But today, Farmer Rob's in for a shock.
Are we short one? What happened to 5?
Only 4 girls have turned up.
Hello.
Rob's ladies all seemed keen at the speed date.
Leanne, beautiful hair. I'd like you to join me on the group date.
But today, Leanne hasn't turned up and has called Rob instead.
Hi, Rob. It's Leanne.
How are you?
I've given it a lot of thought, and I just don't think it's fair for me to proceed knowing that I didn't feel a spark, and I'm sorry. But I really wish you all the best and I hope that you do find love.
Well, thank you very much for being honest.
Thanks for understanding.
Bye, Leanne!
Leanne gave her reasons for not being here, and she was pretty courageous just to be able to speak to us, and I respect that.
For the first time ever, a farmer is a potential wife down before his date's even begun. Now Rob must focus on finding love amongst his 4 remaining girls, and this young at heart farmer has picked a date that matches his personality.
This is the activity we're going to do today. So on 3, I want you to take your blindfolds off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's the reaction I wanted.
I've always wanted to do it. I've never done it.
Larrikin farmer James is getting his skates on to try and find a perfect match amongst his 5 girls.
How does James fit my criteria for a partner? Okay, he's male, he's single, he doesn't have kids. Yep, he fits.
City guys I find to be quite arrogant and pushy, and half of them married anyway.
Oh, that's enough.
This single sheep farmer already has one faithful companion.
Weber, get me B. Get me B. Get me B. Come, get me B. Get me B. Get me B. Good boy. You're a good boy, Weber. Thank you. Good boy. That's a good boy.
But today, James must find a companion of the human variety, so he seeks some alone time with horse riding manager Lisa.
So would you mind having horses on your property?
Oh no, I'm not a horseman. I like motorbikes. A lot of people that I know that are involved with horses care more about the horse than what they do about the husband. There's been wars started over horses. They're terrible things. Prevention's better than cure. You just don't have them.
But would you be willing to have like a couple there?
Oh, probably not, nah.
He's the kind of horse you could put anywhere. He's really quiet. You could put him in a yard, you could make somewhere separate for him, and then you could go and ride the bike and I could ride the horse.
If you liked it, no worries, go and buy 20 acres and you can do whatever you like on your own property.
He didn't really want to have any horses on the property, like they're mongrels or something. That was a bit hard for me to take because I love horses so much. It's a bit of a deal breaker, that one.
If that's part of the deal, well, unfortunately, it's a no-go.
It seems James's search for love just got even harder. Sensitive soul Howie has opted for an intimate life drawing class, and it's bringing out his girls' romantic intentions.
I'm hoping that today Farmer Howie will get to know me a bit better. There's a lot more to me than I probably portrayed in the speed date.
I think he's very attractive and he's what I am looking for in a guy.
Our last lonely heart is our most isolated. Farmer Howie lives with his mother, 75 kilometres from his nearest town, Tamworth.
It is difficult to meet women here. You know, the isolation has an effect. You know, these days girls want to have everything close by.
But this country boy may have already found what he's looking for in country girl Kimberly.
Do you remember me from a few years ago? You scanned my arm, I think.
Oh, did I? No.
And it's not long before these two Tamworth lovebirds sneak off for a cosy one-on-one.
The fact that, you know, we both come from Tamworth or nearby, I guess it makes it easier to communicate. So you're really keen to move back onto the land?
I am. Grew up on a property. We've got 2,500 acres east of Scone. I grew up in the country, he grew up in the country. All I want to do is go back to the country.
Amongst the competition, budding romance hasn't gone unnoticed.
Did you know that Kimberly lives in Tamworth?
Yeah, I know. It's not far from where Harry lives, I don't think. She's probably okay because she's from Tamworth.
Yeah, that's true. They have a lot in common.
It seems Kimberly might just be Howie's catch of the day.
I would love for Howie to be my soulmate and to be someone that I could spend the rest of my life with. That would be fantastic.
6 eligible Aussie farmers are trawling the country in search of love. They began by posting their profiles online.
I'm Ben. I'm a dairy farmer and I'm looking for a wife.
And hundreds of single city girls replied.
Do you like this girl? Do you like her?
Okay,
yeah, not too bad.
Here are your farmers.
The boys then met their top 10 for a speed date.
Thank you. Flower.
Thank you. And it was here that Ben took a shine to 30-year-old Emma. But this horse vet seems a lot less keen than Ben.
I can't say that there's this, enormous spark sort of thing. He's somebody that I would like to get to know more, but maybe just as a friend.
There is one question that I want to ask.
Yep.
It was when we were all standing around the barrel up in the Hunter. I don't know, you weren't that talkative to everyone. You're sort of looking around and you just weren't interested in being there.
Just the way that you portrayed it is sort of like everyone that's country is sort of a bit below you, and that put me on a back foot because I am a country girl. You're supposed to be a country boy, but to me you look like you're a bit of a city boy stuck in the country, and I'm a bit of a country girl stuck in the city.
Ben's love of city trappings has left Emma questioning his commitment to the country.
I don't want to move away from the farm. That wasn't what it was about. I don't want to be seen as
just a farmer.
as someone that drives a ute, and that was, I guess it came across the wrong way.
We've clarified a few things. I'm not sort of one to go flying into a relationship and fall head over heels in love at first sight. But just sort of one step at a time.
Look, I'm really struggling now. I've had a bit more time to talk to the girls out there and I want to take them all, but I can only take 2, unfortunately.
Well done, well done.
Having given himself just one day to either find a potential wife or give up on his quest for love, Michael takes to the water.
It's so important for me to have some one-on-one time with these girls, because in the back of my mind I thought I may never see these girls again.
How do you reckon you'd handle farm life, going out into the farm?
I think I'd be fine with it. I haven't had much to do with the farm life, but I'm ready for a change.
Farmer Michael is very sweet, not like most guys I've met.
Simone seems keen, but there's another blonde bombshell that Michael's got his eye on.
Jenny's been on my mind since the speed date.
So I'll see how this journey goes, but you never know.
Seemed like my sort of girl, I'm not scared to have a go and get in there and sporty, and there's a lot of good traits there.
This could be the day that I've been waiting for a long time. I'm just looking forward to spending time with Michael and seeing if there's a connection.
I'm going to get it this time.
Good work.
It was your fault. I lost concentration.
True. Sorry. Flattering. In my mind, I started to think that there could be something between me and Jenny. It just seemed like we've known each other for a long time.
It's still hard to say if I'm falling in love with him. It's just nice to be here. It's nice to meet a great guy, and it's going to be nice if I can go on a good journey with him.
Could it be that Michael's found a girl that he's willing to sacrifice work for?
My dream girl is someone that's prepared to go and live life to the fullest and definitely step out of their comfort zone.
In just a few hours, 42-year-old Rob must pick his 2 favourite girls to invite back to his farm.
You've got a tough job.
And 30-year-old Joe certainly made a memorable first impression.
Okay, is that it?
That's
Excellent. Oh. Nice to meet you.
This feisty photographer has once again got Rob's attention.
You can just tell so much about someone in jumping out of an aeroplane on, their attitude to life.
I think he's fantastic, and I think he's gorgeous and just a really lovely guy.
There seemed to be more and more of a connection with Joe, which you just can't ignore. It was just happening naturally.
Joe seems a firm favourite, but Rob's second choice still very much up in the air.
Yeah, I am a bit of an adrenaline junkie. I do like something a bit crazy and wild, and by the looks of it with Rob picking this date, I think he's a bit like that as well.
No, I'm not much of an adrenaline junkie. I don't go out of my way to jump out of planes and things like that, but I guess I do see something there with him.
My heart is telling me Joe and Emmeline.
That was amazing.
And my head's telling me Joe and Caroline.
Oh my God, that was incredible.
And that's why it's so darn confusing.
With time running out to impress Farmer Howie, one artistic girl is determined to draw attention to herself.
Ladies, what do you think? It's time for Howie to get up there and show us some poses. Come on, Howie, it's your turn. Straddle. I'm pretty quirky and out there, and I can be a little bit full on for people. Bend that back. That's it. Sometimes I think, particularly guys, can get a little bit intimidated by that.
Christy is certainly a party girl, and that's a positive thing. I can be a little bit serious sometimes, and that's maybe a good balance for me.
You kept changing clothes.
But this shy farmer has also noticed the quiet girl in the group.
I think we're quite similar in personality. We're both a bit sort of nervous and shy.
Karen is quite conservative, I think. She's really honest about things and a little bit old-fashioned, I think, which is nice.
That's now 3 girls that have caught Howie's eye. But very soon, he must pick just 2 to take back to his farm.
I wondered where the horse was.
Today, groups of single city girls are trying to win the hearts of lonely country farmers. At the races, 27-year-old winemaker Nick has his eye on 19-year-old model Christy, but her age is worrying him.
You're 19 at the moment?
Yes.
Have you travelled much?
I have. I've been to New Caledonia.
Christy hasn't really had as many life experiences as the other girls, and I probably had a preconceived idea about her. Does it worry you that the fact of settling down pretty early and that sort of thing?
No, it doesn't actually. I think, if you find someone that you're happy to share your life with, why can't that be a part of that as well?
I'm growing to know the real Christy. She's quite mature for her age, and I guess I was wrong to have that first impression of her. You answered the hardest one, I think.
But young Christy's got competition, as Torquay PA Stephanie also thinks Nick could be the answer to her dreams.
I think there's a big connection between Nick and I. I think the spark was definitely there from day one when we saw each other and he entered the room. So when's your birthday?
26th of June.
Really?
When's yours?
Believe it or not, the same day.
Yeah, right.
Both Cancerians, so very, very much the same person.
It's more than just birthdays that these two share. Both of them lost their father just last year.
Family's huge to me. I don't have a big family, but when I do, I cherish it. And you never know when it's going to be your last day, so...
Her father passed away last year. It's kind of a connection that the 2 of us have.
I think he's definitely someone who I could fall for, and look, I'll admit it, I've been thinking about him for 2 weeks now, every day.
With time running out before making his big decision, 36-year-old James wants to chat about making babies.
How many children would you think about having?
It depends on the dynamics of the relationship.
Very similar to dogs, aren't they, kids?
I want some eggs that are in good condition to have kids.
Yeah. How long does a good egg last for?
I've got no
Is it
idea.
used by date like a carton of milk?
You ready to settle down yourself, James?
Well, I think I've sort of...
Pop out pups.
I've nearly blown all the steam out of my stack and all the wind's nearly out of my sails, so...
Have you got lead in your pencil? Yeah, I've had a bit of a spark. Tingle in the loins, perhaps?
It doesn't feel wrong. There's definitely some kind of connection there.
After a long day of dating, time is up, as I head to meet our first farmer, Howie, and find out which 2 girls he wants to invite back to his farm.
How are you, Howie?
Good, Nat.
Good. Good day?
It has been a good day.
As our most isolated farmer, Howie must pick 2 girls who he not only sees a future with, but who can also survive his solitary lifestyle. You are the most isolated out of all the farmers.
Yep.
So how important is it that the girls adapt to your way of life?
I guess it is important. You know, I think it'll be a shock for them, the isolation initially. Over the day, I tossed the thoughts up of whether I'd go the local, maybe more comfortable option, or the two girls from further away, which maybe is more challenging.
I wouldn't like him to choose me because I'm fun or whatever. I'd like him to choose me because he wants to choose me.
I will be disappointed if it doesn't work out today. I think any of the girls will because he's such a lovely guy.
But today it's been country girl Kimberly who's got closest to Farmer Howie.
I would be disappointed if Howie didn't pick me. Broken-hearted and sad.
Howie, why don't you share with us now who you'd like to spend more time with on the farm?
Firstly, Karen, I'd like to ask you if you'd like to come back to the farm for a bit of a visit.
I'm really excited, just can't believe I got through. I wasn't expecting it.
Who else would you like to spend more time with and get to know a little bit better?
Christy.
When he said my name, I was like, oh my God, is he crazy?
Kimberly, how are you feeling?
Look, that's Howie's decision. That's fine. It is his decision. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So I'm happy with that. There's no logic in matters of the heart. If you get your hopes up too much, then you're going to get shot down in flames.
It's hard when you're letting people down generally. I like to make people happy, and I could only make two happy today.
Next up to choose his top two girls is larrikin farmer James. Well, you're on familiar turf now.
Yep.
Feeling comfy?
Nope.
No? Why is that?
Well, I'm in a predicament where I've got these 5 beautiful ladies and I can only take 2 of them back.
Did you think it was going to be this tough?
Yes. No.
How confident am I he'll invite me back to the farm? I'm hopeful. I've got a 2 in 5 chance.
All sorts of feelings running through me at the moment. I'm excited, nervous and anticipation, and we'll see what happens.
Would you like to share with us who you'd like to invite back to the farm?
Number 1 cab off the rank is...
6 country boys are deciding which 2 city girls to take home to their farms in the hope of finding love.
That's it.
And James is about to make his critical choice. Would you like to share with us who you'd like to invite back to the farm?
Number 1 cab off the rank is Shireen, because she's a bit of a character, and she would keep the beer cold.
I'm pretty happy. I thought I made a real knob of myself. I was looking forward to going on the farm, so it should be good.
Who will be the next girl you'd like to spend more time with?
Tony W.
Oh, thank God. Finally get to see him in his own space.
My head.
Is this farmer gonna find love? You just don't know. You just gotta jump on your bike and ride it and just see where it ends. If it goes up a hill and you can't get down, well, you're in trouble. But if you come scooting down, it's no worries.
Desperate to be a dad, 42-year-old Rob is determined to make the right choice in his search for a wife. And now the decision time.
Yeah, of course I'm hoping he'll choose me because I feel a connection with him. He's definitely my sort of boy.
I don't think I'm overly confident that he's going to pick me, but if Rob asked me, I'd definitely go on the farm today.
It'd be great to go to the farm. It'd be an amazing experience, get to see what he does every day.
My first choice to come back to the farm is Joe. I think you'd have to be blind, Freddie, not to realise that we have a bit of a connection, and I like her smile and her laugh.
I don't want to sit here and go, yay, but at the same time, yay!
The second person I'd like to come back to the farm is Emmeline.
Never really spent much time on a farm before. Yeah, so this is going to be a new experience for me, but I'm looking forward to it.
There's no question in my mind that there is potential for love with both girls. Separately, not at the same time.
Naj, how are you?
How are you? Mwah. The fun part's over. Yep. It's time to reveal your decision to the girls. Ladies' man Ben must now decide whether to invite Emma, who began the day unsure of her feelings for him, or one of his more forward admirers.
Yeah, I felt a little spark with Ben. He's just really easy to talk to.
Yeah, he's really, really lovely. I feel really relaxed around him. We'll see what happens.
First person I'd like to see come back to the farm is Emma.
I think today we sort of found a little bit more of a connection that we hadn't found on the first day.
Find a girl, again, so hard. Sarah. So, I don't know, it's just something I can't put my finger on it.
My heart is pounding. yes, but I'm happy. I'm very happy. Exciting, I can't believe it.
After a day at the races, has Farmer Nick found an odds-on favourite to take home with him?
It's turned into a much harder decision than what I thought. Amongst the 5 girls, there's definitely one that I can see myself with for a long time.
I hope I'll get to go to the farm. It would be a great experience, and I really want to get to know Nick better.
I do think that I may be one of them. I'm hoping that I will be one of them.
You now have to decide on the 2 that you would like to invite back to the farm.
Well, the first girl I think is a lot of fun. And that's Christy.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think that Nick would pick me, but yeah, no, very grateful that he did.
The other girl that I'd like to come back with is someone I want to get to know more, and that's Stephanie.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh my God, I'm just so overwhelmed and so excited. I think the smell's painted on my face.
All day, our youngest farmer, Michael, has been deciding whether to return to his farm and earn money or continue on his search for love.
Michael, hello.
And now, it's decision time. So this morning you told me that you were offered a shearing job and you were thinking of leaving the show if you didn't have an amazing connection with one of the girls today. So did you connect with anyone today? Did you feel anything? After spending the day with his 5 favourite girls, 24-year-old farmer Michael has been deciding whether to return to the farm and earn money or continue on his search for love. And now it's decision time. So, did you connect with anyone today? Did you feel anything?
I did feel a little bit, but I just didn't find that connection that I really jumped out and said wow to me.
Really?
Yeah. I had to follow my gut instinct and go with work.
You're going to focus on work and money over love.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pick work over love.
Michael's decision to return to work means that none of his 5 girls will be invited to join him on his farm. You've come all this way, you've come this far, and you're going to walk away now.
A big decision, but hopefully I made the right one.
Well, you've got to break the news to the girls, you know that.
Yeah, it's one thing I'm really not looking forward to.
Now Michael must reveal his decision to the girls, who still have no idea he's been thinking about pulling out all day. So girls, Michael has got some news for you.
Yeah, well, I brought you all here today. I've got some bad news. I've had to follow work commitments and I won't be able to continue with the show. I'm sorry that I had to finish here, but that's just where I am at life.
Michael's bombshell provokes mixed reactions.
Typical guys, not being honest from the start. Unbelievable.
I'm a bit disappointed. I think that special someone may have been Mick. I wasn't really given the opportunity to really find out.
Definitely think there was something between me and Jenny. I suppose it's one thing we'll never find out. Thanks so much for being here today and sharing this with me. I'll never forget it. At the end of the day, farming is my life. It's what I'll do. It's what I'm always going to be doing. Yeah, I might have missed my window of opportunity for love at this stage, but hopefully down the track we'll find something.
Thanks.
Close friendships have been formed, but for Farmer Michael and these 5 city girls, the search for love must continue alone.
Good luck with everything.
Yeah, thank you.
As one journey ends, 5 others continue as our remaining farmers head back to the country for the next critical stage. Now they must prepare their bachelor pads for the imminent arrival of 2 city girls. And it's not as easy as it sounds.
I've never actually lived or shared an apartment with a girl.
Could be my last days as a bachelor, and yeah, it's a bit of a daunting thought maybe.
75 kilometres outside Tamworth, 29-year-old farmer Howie is already dealing with one woman.
Yeah, I live on the property with my mother. Yeah, and we sort of cohabitate, I suppose.
This is the last piece of wood, Howard. You'll need to get some more in.
Yeah.
Howard's sending me away for a few days. He just thinks that I would be a complication. So you'll be right with finishing off the tidying up and whatnot?
Yeah, I don't think 20-something-year-old sons are meant to live with their mothers.
Thank you.
See you in a few days, I suppose.
Yes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It appears it's not just Howie's mum who's worried about her son.
Oh, geez, here we go. Hey, Mum.
Hello, glad to see you're working hard.
Do you think we may be overdoing it a little bit?
Well, I think that they could be welcome in.
Oh, that'll be very nice.
I think I better have a last-minute check. Your room, quite tidy. That looks very nice. You haven't set the table, but perhaps the girls could do that.
Yeah, maybe they can.
Yes. Nice views from the window. Window sparklingly clean.
Larrikin farmer James is busy buying a few essentials for his 2 ladies.
I make my own beer and I reckon there's a big chance that Cherie will drink me out, so I better get some more supplies and get her to bloody help me make a couple of brews, I think.
Out in the vineyards, well-to-do winemaker Nick is today grappling with bed sheets rather than grapes.
No, I haven't given them a wash. I wasn't sure if that was what you were supposed to do or not. But they smell pretty good, so they should be right, I think.
There's no turning back now, with the girls well and truly on their way.
You know, to see the girls, that's going to be great. You know, I haven't spent a lot of time with them, so it'll be great to see them in my environment, and if something happens, great.
You looking forward to meeting the girls? Yeah, very much, he said. Oh, lots.
Just up here, I think.
You ready to meet 2 hot chicks? I've got 2 great girls coming to the farm, and I'm really looking forward to spending time with each of them.
This is awesome. I'm so looking forward to this.
No, I've never had 2 girls competing for my affection, so it's a good position to be in, and I think every bloke in Australia should have the same.
I wonder if Howie's nervous.
Oh, he'd have to be, I think.
Yeah, the ultimate goal is to find a partner, you know, someone that I can settle down with and make my life with.